Hello, and welcome to Soul-Based Craft and Creations. I am Louise, and today is Friday, and this is a new segment. Well, sort of. It's new for this year because I've changed what I planned and how I did it last year. Last year, I did this particular segment on a Wednesday because I did it as Amigurumi Wednesday. It's going to now be Amigurumi Friday. But there's going to be a difference. Last year, I tried to use 10 different amigurumi books, work from all 10 at the same time by drawing out one number and then making from all 10 books whatever that number corresponded to. I very, very quickly became overwhelmed by trying to do that. So I gave up, sort of. I intended on going back to doing it, but I wanted to change the way I was going to do it. And with everything else that was going on last year, I put it to one side. So this year, I've started it as a new segment because also what I was doing last year, I was doing cross stitch on a Friday. I've also decided to put that to one side, um, purely because cross stitch is a very slow progress. And it was all right if I was going to do a chat, which is what I originally intended on doing, was to cross stitch and chat. But it ended up being I didn't have a lot to chat about that I felt that I could chat about. There was a lot of life stuff going on, and it became apparent that, yeah, that's probably not what I want to be talking about on the channel at the time. It will come up, bits and pieces I will bring up at some point or other on the channel about stuff to do with my life, but I didn't really want to be trying to set myself up to do that every week. It was tough going on me, and I felt that I wasn't getting anywhere with cross stitch because, like I say, it's a very slow craft. And if you can't completely dedicate time to doing it, it's a bit much. So I decided I will do the cross stitch when I feel like doing the cross stitch, and it will come up in my If It's Sunday segment rather than its own segment. So, with that being the case, Friday became free. And I thought to myself, I will move the amigurumi to it. So this time, instead of, okay, I've got more books to work with, i.e., I now have 22 books, but I won't be trying to do from every book each week because I will just make it as I want. So the plan is to pick one book, which will be drawn out to do. I'll do one book, and then I will do all of those things in that book, but I will pick them out each week. So I will decide how I feel like doing it, whether I want to do one or two or three. To start with, I will just do one, just to see how I go, bearing in mind that I have now taken on quite a lot more segments this year. I'm doing a few cows and mouths. So, yeah, there's I'm thinking I'm not going to over put myself to think that I am going to be able to manage to do a lot more. So I will start off with doing one, and if I feel like I want to do more, then I will do more. So, with that all being said, there's as I say, lots of different books. Quite a few of the Not Monsters by Michael Coe. Um, I have this current book. This is the only book that is a book, which is that one, Mini Amigurumi Animals by Sarah Abbondio. Or Dio. Brain. It's seeing differently. Dyslexia. So it's seeing it differently to what is probably written. But so I've got that. That's one that's a physical book. The rest I have as Kindle books. I say a lot of them are not monsters, which I have 16 of the Not Monsters books. I haven't got them all, and I do plan eventually of getting them all because I really like the things in there, and all of the items will eventually be going to my grandson. So, and he's done various different types. So, and we've also got the Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy and the Crochet Cafe by Lauren Espy. I've also got Crochet Donut Buddies, and I can't remember if there was anything. Oh, Kawaii Crochet and Kawaii Crochet Garden, which are all ones from last year. So here's my pot, Ami pot. Now I have two little pots. Pink is books, and the white, when the book is selected, I will then select the whites, put the whites into the pot, and it will, as I say, I will draw out from there. So let's put the pinks in the pot. There you go. So the pinks in there. Take one there. That's the ones that are unused numbers at the moment. I'm only choosing from 22 books at the moment. But there we go. So here's our numbers. Let's give them a good shake up. I just realised I've not got my sheets out that I've prepared. But here we go. So here we go. It's pick out one number. That's the one I'm picking. So put the lid back on there for the second, so I don't knock it off the side. Right. So we are picking from book number 8. Okay. Let's find my sheets. I didn't organize myself in this. So let me just quickly get my sheets out. So here's my sheets. So we got number 8, and number 8 is Not Monsters, Chemistry. Okay. Now we have 18 items to make. So I now will take out the pink, put that back in this pot. Don't want to lose any, otherwise I won't be able to do that book. There we go. So that's those put back in there. So I want 18. So that's the first 10 is in there. And that's the next 10. So I won't need all of that 10. So open up my pack. And we take out. We don't need number 20. We don't need number 19. So we need up to number 18. So that's all of them in there. In they go. And then all of the first 10. Try turning it the right way and then you might see the numbers. There we go. So all of them in there. Right. There's my pot lid. There it is. Give this a shake. Right. What item am I going to be making first? Right. It will be number 13. So book 8, number 13. Book 8, as we have just established, is the chemistry. And find the correct sheet. This is each of the done. I've put them listed. So chemistry number 13 is the flat bottom round flask. Okay, so that is what I will be doing this week, and I will show it next week and draw out the next one. So with that all being said and done for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I will see you all soon.